Hello, everybody. I'm John.
And I'm Claire.
And today we're talking about an article called Eiffel Tower Awful Tourists. Oh, I got it right. Again, the articles I get today are very self-explanatory. We know it's going to be about Eiffel Tower and awful tourists. But who they are and why they link to the Eiffel Tower is still a mystery. And that mystery is going to have to wait until after these questions. Have you gone to Paris? So when you went, why do you think Paris was such a popular destination, is such a popular destination?
I was young and I was with my boyfriend at the time and it seemed like a romantic getaway. Yes. And it's very close to Britain.
That is true.
It wasn't that expensive to get there. So it seemed like an easy, logical, romantic getaway. As you've heard me say before, it was terribly disappointing. It's not like it is in the movies. Don't go when it's peak season. It's overrun with tourists, so you can't even enjoy the glorious history that they've got. So why do you think Paris is such a popular tourist destination?
I think it is that romance idea, this idea of like, oh, it's the country, or Paris, it's the city of like a cosmopolitan city where people gather for romance and good food and these attractions that iconic attractions that everyone knows about across the world, even if they can't pronounce the names of them.
Art as well.
Art, exactly. So I think it's just the culmination of all those sort of fantasies that people have about Europe collected into one city.
And fashion as well, fashion. I suppose Italy as well, but also Paris for fashion.
I guess that's true. I always thought Italy for fashion, but you're right. I think the more you think about fashion, a lot of the big names also come from France.
Yeah.
I don't know about Paris, but France.
And I think, weirdly, American movies and TV shows, you know, their image of Paris really sort of upsells it as a gorgeous destination that everyone visits.
It's not like the movies. It's not like the movies. They even have, I read this a long time ago, but they even have like little helper places in some, what are they called, embassies, for people who get too shocked about how bad Paris is, and they come there in a sort of a state, and they get some mental help at the embassy. You said that you had a story about the Eiffel Tower, but we might wait until the second section for that. Again, enticing you guys to read that entire article, possibly, if you can't do that, then just the summary, and then join us in the next section to learn all about how these things connect together and learn her story.
Eiffel Tower Awful Tourists. The Eiffel Tower in Paris is now the most visited paid tourist attraction in the world. Among those tourists, Americans have gotten a bit of a reputation over the years. Although the stereotype may be unfair, they are thought of as culturally naive and prone to overdoing it when they drink. Two American tourists didn't do much to debunk the stereotype recently when they had too much to drink and then got locked into the Eiffel Tower overnight.